Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be finally reorganizing my billlie collection and setting up to collect my top 3, which is like so exciting, and a video that I have been wanting to make for a really long time and I've been like teasing for a really long time. So very excited to finally be doing that. If you're not familiar with my collection, or in case you need like a refresher, I am going to quickly show you what my current billlie situation looks like. And I have my billlie stuff in 2 different binders because I collect sheon or sheon fully. Like I collect all of her pops and all of her merch cards. The only things that I don't collect for her are broadcasts and like other super rare stuff, but I'm pretty much collecting all of her like non-album stuff. And what I've done so far is I've just like mixed in her album cards with her non-album cards. This is a good example. On this page we got 6 album cards and 3 like non-album cards. But then additionally to sheon, I also collect Haram's album cards here. And I just keep her stuff in like my regular girl group binder. But for a while now, I've been really wanting to expand my billlie collection to my top 3. I think billlie is like a really enjoyable group to collect. And like I obviously love all of the members and their cards are just like so easy to get. So I really wanted to do this, but I was kind of unsure on how to store it. And I think I decided that I want to store all 3 of them together in here. But then that would mean I have to like take out and reorganize a huge part of my sheon collection. So that's why this video is like such a huge undertaking, because not only do I have to reorganize like this entire part, I also have to like take out so many cards here and like move everything up, if that makes sense. So it's gonna take quite a long time. I'm gonna put timestamps down below so that you can like skip to certain parts if that's what you want. But what we're gonna do is first I'm gonna take out the album cards from this binder from my sheon collection so that they're ready. Oh, the 3rd member I'm collecting, I guess I didn't mention that. It's Sofie, and I have all of her cards here and we're gonna be putting them away today as well. Here's what I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna take out the cards, the sheon album cards from here. And then I'm gonna reorganize everything here. Probably gonna do some of that in a time lapse, like reorganizing it. But that's what I'm gonna do first so that this binder is like done. And then I'm gonna reorganize this part, because I probably have to take out all of the haram cards as well. So yeah, let's just get started so that this video won't be too long. So starting off, the first album, like physical album that sheon participated in was the Collective Soul and Unconscious. There's also Snowy Night, and I know that some people consider Snowy Night to be like album cards, or some people collect Snowy Night as if they were album cards, but I don't. So to me they're a merch drop, and I'm only collecting sheon. So we'll not be touching this page, but we will be touching this page. But thankfully, like for this era, taking out her album cards isn't really a problem since there are 9 with the ID. So this is very easy, just removing a page, and I don't have to do anything in terms of like reorganizing. Okay, but then on to Patbingsu. These 6 are the album cards. Oh, maybe I should remove my scrunchie. Hold on. I'm not gonna do this just yet. I'm gonna remove all of the album cards first. So here are the Polaroids for the Village of Perception Chapter 2. And the album cards should be these 6. Yeah. Then the Village of Perception Chapter 3. I'm gonna have an issue with this album because there are technically 7 of the selfie cards, because there's also the doppelganger card. So I'm actually not sure what I'll be doing with that yet. I have been like making some like thoughts on how to set it all up and stuff like before I started filming today, because again, I've been preparing for this video for like a long time, but I haven't figured everything out, and I'm quite frankly a little bit confused about some things, so that's gonna be fun for us to figure out together. Yeah, so these are the album cards for her. Obviously she was not in the first album, and Sheon, who I just picked up, is not in the most recent album, so I will have to. So 2 eras will be like just 2 members, unfortunately. Now, I'm gonna reorganize this right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna be moving everything up. It will stay mostly in the same order. No, I think it'll stay, oh, that was my cat. Pretty much in the same order. I will just be like moving everything up. So I might time lapse some of this. Okay, the way that there's literally 1 left is crazy. This is so unsatisfying. Like there just being like 1 spot left for this era. It almost makes me want to collect the special card that came in Patbingsu. But isn't that technically an album card? I'm gonna stop thinking about that. Anyways, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm listening to Perfect Night while I'm doing this, like on repeat. Literally this entire time that I've been doing this, I've just been listening to Perfect Night. It's such a good song. I love the Seraphim. Okay, but this is actually a really cute page. I love this one. Also, just some thoughts that I'm having while I'm doing this. That yellow is really ugly. Sorry if you love that shade of yellow. I don't. I really love putting these cards away. Like, there's just something about storing sheon cards that I love. And I think it's one of the reasons why I enjoy collecting her so much. Like, it's just so satisfying filling up like all of these pages, and even if there are like spots like this one, like it's just so nice And she always has like really interesting photo cards, like even if it's literally just a selfie, like it's still fun, you know? And I just really, really enjoy collecting her. One of my favorite collections in my, well, collection. Really, really enjoy it. I think it's so fun. This is where chapter 2 ends, and then we get into season's greetings and fan club kits stuff. It's a bit of a random page, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad, like the transition. This pop I've been eyeing on Pokemarket for a while now, and I really just need to bite the bullet and get it, but don't have it yet. But yeah, I'm procrastinating. That was all I took out. Now I need to take out the rest of these cards. All right, sorry, I just needed to talk for a bit. Back to time lapse. This is the box that I use for the cards that I have to store away for my next, well, storing video. And I think I do have some billlie cards. I think I was intending to save them, but I might as well include them here for the sake of me not fucking up this layout since I already took out the fillers. Okay, so I had fucked up. So this last thing I did like off camera because I needed them to be in the right order, so I had to like look at a template to make sure that everything was like I wanted it to be. But I think I have it all figured out now, so back to storing. Wait, why was that kind of perfect? Because this is like where the Village of Perception Free ends, and this is where the new era that's like currently ongoing is gonna be. So this is like perfect because it ends in like a 9-pocket page. That's great. So we can just like start the new era here with like a blank 9-pocket page. That's perfect. I love that. Okay, so that was everything. Obviously, I'm missing quite a lot for the Village of Perception chapter 3. I like stop joining goes halfway through. So, oh, this is really cool with how many of these are like green. But for the new era so far, oh my god, no. So, like a mistake happened, like a mishap happened. So I don't have the pre-orders secured, like the ones that, you know, like the initial pre-orders. So I'll have to go and find those, but thankfully I feel like pre-orders are easier to get than fan sign benefits. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it is a bit sad because the first page will be empty until I get those, of course. But yeah, the rest of the era though, I have secured. So here is my girl group binder, or like my main girl group binder, I guess. She's getting kind of thick, honestly. I'm honestly wondering if I should take out all of Haram's cards as well. Let me just do that. And this is gonna stay the same, but I'm gonna take it out because I'm gonna have to put it at the end. That was a lot of time lapsing. For the rest of this, I will be talking mainly. I have 3 stacks. I have Sohyun, Haram, and Sheon. And for Haram and Sheon, I'm done. I think I'm missing 1 Polaroid for Haram, but besides that, like, I'm done. And for Sohyun, I'm still missing like a few cards. But I will say, like, considering I just picked her up, I have a pretty good amount. I won't be setting up for the new comeback. I would like to wait until I have those cards on hand, but I have an idea of what I want to do. Now, let's start off with the Village of Perception chapter 1. And for this, Sheon wasn't present. So I'm just gonna be doing a 6 layout with these 2. And I think I'm gonna do it like this. So Sohyun up here and Haram at the bottom. And then the IDs, I think, in the corners. These 2 versions are the same, so I'm gonna put them here, and then the other version, the green version, I'm gonna put here. So then I'm obviously missing the last card for Sohyun, but this page is gonna look nice, I think. But then we get into Collective Soul and Unconscious, where there are significantly more cards. There are 9 per member, if you count the ID, and I will do that because it makes the storing easier for me. Now the issue is what goes where. So there are 4 cards for selfie cards per member. There are 2 versions. If we start by splitting them into versions, I could do... Okay, let's try something out. So let's say, like, we could do something like this and then have a Polaroid in the middle. Or I could just, like, let it run through and have actually, because these kind of match. Oh, this is really annoying. This is where I have to ask myself if I care about the backs, because we could do it like that, because these match, or even better, do it like this, and then, because there's a matching Polaroid set. Oh, there are 2 matching Polaroid sets. I hate it here. We just started and I already hate it here. Okay, hear me out. Okay. If we do it like this, and then I don't have the Sushan Polaroid that would go there, but do you see the vision? Does this make sense? All right, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna let them run through. I think that is the best solution for me right now. And I'm doing age order, so Sushan to Sean. Yeah, because like then this page will be really, really pretty. The others won't be as pretty. And I realize that. But do I care? I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep doing it like this for now. And if I hate it, I'm gonna change it off camera probably. And if you have like a suggestion of how you would do this, let me know. I might not do it, but I'll certainly think about it. Okay, so the Polaroids don't have like specific sets, but like you can tell that some of them match and some of them don't. Like these ones are in the same outfit. That does not match anything, but I guess it'll go with this. Actually, let's do them here and then have the IDs here, because they match this outfit as well. And I'm just gonna put a white filler here since I'm missing that Sushan card. All right, and then the rest is just gonna be Polaroids. Not the biggest fan of Polaroids. Honestly, I was considering just not storing them altogether, not collecting them. But I think for now we'll make do. And again, I can always like take them out if I hate it. See, this page does not look bad because it's just Polaroids. Yeah, that's not gonna look bad. That is not going to look bad. My issue is this page, but I think, I don't know, I think it's okay because like they all match in like concept. But yeah, that was it for that era. Now moving on to Pat Bingsu, which I think should be a lot easier actually, because there are 6 cards for Pat Bingsu. And 6, 12, 18 is a 9 pocket page, or 2 9 pocket pages. Though I only have 2 Sushan cards, so there's gonna be some gaps in this one, but that's fine. So they all have like matching sets, which is lovely. I love this era for photocards because the OT7 sets were like so cohesive and nice. And if you know anything about me, you'll know that I love that. Okay, so I think I'd want these ones together. And I know that I want these ones together. Now. I think I'm gonna do it like this. So the first page is gonna be these ones. This is such a pretty card. She is just so stunning. Absolutely love her. This is a very weird order that I'm doing these in, but... Oh, I love this. This is gonna look so pretty when it's done. Eee, I'm so excited. Okay, so for these... Normally I would put the concept cards like in the middle, but because the concept cards match one of the selfies, I think I'm just gonna put them at the bottom. So they'll go down here. And then the beach ball ones will go here in the middle. And these selfies that match these ones, I'll have up top. And I think that makes sense because then it's like ending this era with concept cards. I know to a lot of people that really doesn't matter. Like a lot of these things that I'm talking about when it comes to like how I want to set it up and stuff, that doesn't matter to a lot of people, but like it matters to me, and like it has to make sense in order for me to enjoy it, you know? Like I can't just like put them in, like it has to like make sense. I have to be able to make like patterns and stuff. Yes, I do have ADHD, before you ask. Anyways, moving on. The Village of Perception chapter 2 has 6 cards and 4 Polaroids. Which is an annoying number, but we can definitely make it work. I just need some more white sleeves, so let me go get those. Okay, so turns out I'm low-key running out of sleeves, and this is all I got. Oh, you can't see it. This is all I got. I thought I had so many. It's because I don't throw out the boxes. I keep the boxes for my Dragon Shield things, even though they're empty. And so I just think that I have a bunch, even though like I don't have anything. We will just have to make do. Okay, so the selfie card section is gonna be easy enough because again, there are 6 cards. But there are free versions and I'm just gonna like split up one of the versions, I guess. Which might bother some, but not me. Just need to see which ones it would make the most sense to. I think I'm gonna split up this version. So I wanna start off with this one. I love Haram's cards this era. I'm gonna say that for every era. I just love her. She's so cool, she's so pretty, she's so talented. I love her. Like, she's such a gem. I just love her so much. Yeah. Haram. If Sheon wasn't in Billlie, Haram would 100% be my bias. Like, she's so cool. Alrighty, and then the next page with these ones. One thing I love about top 3 collections, and I think one of the reasons so many people collect top 3 and not like top 2 or top 4 or whatever in collections, is that like it fits so well in a 9-pocket page. Like, it just looks so good. Oh, Sean's cards are kind of annoying for this version. Well, but like, look at how nice it looks. Obviously, like 2 cards are missing, but it looks so cool. I am obsessed. Okay, for the Polaroids, I'm gonna do 6 patterns as well, since there are 12 cards. The versions of these are a bit more ambiguous than the ones for Collective Soul. Like, why is she standing in front of a tree? What happened here? Okay, I'm gonna do it like that. Not the biggest fan of these Polaroids. I definitely prefer the Collective Soul and Unconscious to these. Okay, so for when I'm doing this, I'm gonna put them, I think, like this. So Suhyun, Haram, Sheon. Like this. And then I'm just gonna mirror it. So Sheon, Haram, and Suhyun. So it's gonna look like that. And the other page is also gonna look like that. But again, apparently I'm out of white sleeves. So yeah, I'm sorry. And then for chapter 3, we get to the most annoying era. And you know why this era is so freaking annoying? Because there's a stupid doppelganger card. And honestly, I have considered just not putting the doppelganger cards in here. Okay, so it stopped filming and I don't know when it did that, but I concluded that I'm just going to do the exact same thing that I did for the Billie Perception chapter 2. And then I'm going to have my OT7 set of doppelganger cards. So I'm going to like not do the doppelganger cards. Yeah, and right now I'm sorting them into different versions. And once again, I'm going to have to split up like the versions, one of the versions. But that's not really an issue for this one because the concepts of these versions are all over the place. Like they do not match at all. Like even just look at the doppelganger cards, right? These two, okay, yeah, they could match. They're from like the same set of outfits. But this one, what's the point? How do we want to do it? Honestly, I could even do like one set from each version on one page. So which version is this? So like the blue version. And then also a green version and a red version set. Your green. Your red. Okay, your red and blue. Okay, so these two. I think I have them on here. And then these ones. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Wait. Okay, so these are all like in the like school setting, right? So I could have them like this. This is gonna look really good. Trust me on this. This is gonna look so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be so good. Look at how pretty. Okay, I love that. That is my favorite page out of everything that we've done so far. That is so beautiful. I love this. So I'm gonna do the same order because these ones don't really match as much, so it doesn't really matter. So green, blue, and red. Sheon and Soohyun. Honestly, I'm a bit sad about this current era. I know that like there's been like an interview where the girls themselves said that that they really wanted to do this era despite only being 5 and like it means a lot to them or whatever. And I respect that. But it's still extremely weird to me. And I don't really like it that there's only 5 members. Like it feels so incredibly empty. Even though it's just 2 members missing. Looking at them, like looking at their dances, their stages, it just does not look right. Do you know what I mean? Though I will say, I think sheon often becomes kind of invisible when like in Billlie choreographies and in Billlie songs, except for like flipping a coin previously. And I think that she really, really, really stands out in this era. She owns this era for me. I think she does it so well. And she's really just like the one I'm drawn to when I'm like watching their stages. So I think that's really cool that she gets to shine like that. I don't know, you might disagree. Let me know your thoughts. Wait. No, this is right. Like her short hair is just like so pretty and yeah, I just think she's so cool. Okay, and then Soohyun, Sheon, Haram, and then white fillers. Okay, this is the card that I'm missing for Haram, is this Polaroid. Which is fine. Again, the Polaroids aren't exactly my favorites, so don't really mind. Oh, I put in the exact number of pages. I'm so cool. I literally just grabbed like a random number of pages. And then this is the OT7 set. Oh, you know what I could do? Since the double king cards are like so easy to come by, I could just like make a 9-pocket page that was just free of this card, free of this card, and free of this card. I shouldn't do that. But I could. I shouldn't, and I'm not going to. But I could. Alright, so let's do like a flip through. Again, some like white sleeves are missing, but if it bothers you that much, I don't know what to say. Like, that sounds like a you problem. Here's the Village of Perception 1, missing Sheon, because she wasn't a part of the group at the time. Collective Stolen Unconscious. Still very unsure about this era, like how to store this era, but I think it works. Again, if you have like any suggestions on how you would store this with the same amount of cards, I would love to hear them because I'm, yeah, not quite sure about this. Then Pat Bingsu works out perfectly. I just need Sohyun's cards. I think this arrow is gonna look really, really pretty. And then the Village of Perception Village of Perception 2 looks really gorgeous as well. And then with the Polaroids. And then my favorite era, definitely, in terms of like how it looks, is the Village of Perception 3, which just looks absolutely stunning. I'm so obsessed with this. The photocards themselves are like the prettiest ever, and it just looks really nice and cohesive all around, and I really like that. And then again, the Polaroids. And the doppelganger cards. Again, I could collect an entire 9-pocket page of just free times these free. But I'm not going to. Yee! Okay, so that was it for my top 3 billlie collection setup. I'm really obsessed with it. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I don't think it took as long as I thought it would, but it did take a long time. But I'm gonna be time-lapsing like a lot of the early stuff. But yeah, I really, really love it. And I've been really excited to work on my Sohyun collection so far. So I hope you like it too. If you at any point in this video formed any thoughts, opinions, feelings at all, let me know. We'd love to hear them. Remember to stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, this photo fell on the hill.